welcome back to Black Crusade. Black Crusade? Deathwatch. Alright. Does anyone remember what happened last week?
We killed a swath of Tyranid and Tyranid cultists and protected a number of civilians in the process. We then found our way into being given some orders by, I think, a commissar of some kind, basically being like, hey, we're all that's here. We need to take down that citadel with the anti-air cannons so we can land more of our troops, because sending more dropships is just suicide.
That was pretty close, actually. Last week, the party finished off the incoming elements of the Tyranid Gene Sealer attack and saved the Aloysius Second Drop Troopers that they were with, alongside a fair few civilians and even monarchists who had, alien invasion happening, time to get the pitchforks out. And in that, you manage to get in contact with the leader of the assault of this city, the Imperial Guard Colonel of the Elros II. Is it Elros II? Yeah, it doesn't matter. And from there, she gave you suggestions on what to attack. Either the 98th AT Regiment, the 99th Artillery Regiments, or, attacking the Citadel. Vesper, being a Roman XP, but except just a rain priest, decided, fuck that, I'm going to use the augury, and proceeded to see that in the Aloysius Second Fort Observers, there was some warp fuckery going on. And that also happened to be where you needed to go to pick up the precious device, a artillery targeting computer. And
Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We were given orders to go get the MacGuffin.
Yes, to go get a MacGuffin to allow you to resupply.
Like, it's literally a MacGuffin, which is absolutely hilarious, in my opinion.
it's a news camera with like a skull on it.
All you had to do is be like, what is it? What is it made of? It's made of a precious material called unobtainium.
Yes, we call it the precious device. You come upon it, it's just a like hand targeting computer.
They said it was invented by High Magos. It was invented by High Magos MacGuffin.
MacGuffin device. Useful in any engagement since the 30th millennium. Since the Great Crusade. Alright. So, you're still in the Aloysius Second drop camp. Is there anything you want to do before you guys leave?
Well, since we're likely not going to be returning to here for a long while, that'll probably be a good time to get the lay of the land with the locals, especially with our charismatic leader in charge.
Okay. Who would you like to talk to then?
An excellent question. Who does the leader wish to talk to?
I don't know. I don't know which one of us is the leader.
Last I checked, you were the squad leader.
Oh no. I'm not good at being the leader.
Well, the only way to learn is to do.
I should also mention that your last mission where Tectonus was quote-unquote the squad leader ended.
So mechanically, we could pick a new squad leader.
Yes.
However, that's mechanically, and how we want to actually roleplay it is still up in the air.
Yep.
Precisely.
I do believe Tectonus is the one with the highest fellowship. So Tectonus, do you want to ask anyone any questions?
Shit. I'm thinking of who and what question I would ask. I'm sorry.
It's a shame when you don't have time to think about these things.
I forget. Is the guy who brought us on board the little drop ship thingy that we're currently on? On the map wise, did he say whether or not this vehicle was flight capable, or was it just it's just burnt out?
Oh, it's flight capable. Even as the pilots.
Cool. I am going to ask him if there would be any way we could get to the Citadel by just keeping this thing as low as physically possible.
No. He says so automatically. I'm afraid, my lords, that if you try to approach the Citadel from, even from rooftop, you will be shot by a las cannon.
Hey,
It's unfortunate.
that's concerning that they could shoot that low.
Well, brother, I believe the real problem is that we do not have enough forces to properly assault such a heavily fortified position.
I get that. I'm just trying to figure out what we can do, long term. All right. I'm putting together multiple options. All right.
Well, brother, if you remember from last time, we have several targets outside of the Citadel. There's the surface-to-air cannons that we can remove that will help our brothers be able to reach surface. There's also the comms for friendly artillery. I believe to the west there's also a tank regiment keeping a complete separate part of the city from being able to assist, as well as several other tanks.
Yeah, it would probably be smart enough for us to take down that anti-air defense first.
If you say so, though the Emperor has already warned us of a production facility in the makings.
I believe you said with the Xenos, correct, Zephyr?
That is
Vesper.
correct.
My bad, I mispronounced your name.
As
Hey.
as one as I am to be a son of Vulcan to go slay a massive beast, the offer to do that is very tempting. But if our brothers can't get down here and we fail to kill the giant beast, there will be no one to help our brothers get down here.
Going with our previous plan that we are talking last time. On the way to the surface-to-air cannons is the precious device that was being spoken of earlier. We'd
Yes.
be able to pick it up on the way.
Indeed, my lords.
I had to remember I was a salamander for a second. So I'm like, no, don't backhand him. That's the wrong chapter.
If you
Touching my stuff? Whack.
if you
You talking? Shut up. Shut up. Just punch his head clean off his shoulders.
if you desire transport, my lords, we have a spare Valkyrie we can have, and that you will be mostly safe from the anti-aircraft fire.
It would be expedient if you do not require it for other means.
If you believe you can make more use of it, Guardsman, that is fine.
It's out of ammo. So
it is purely just transport at this point.
Indeed.
And I suppose we are the only troops that can reliably just jump off the back of the Valkyrie without you having to land first.
Oh no, we can do so. He hefts a grav chute out like a cubby.
Oh, no, brother. No, little brother. I meant just literally jumping out without the need of any of that.
He blinks. I guess so. I mean, I think he sticks his head out. How many of you are willing to jump out of the dropship for the
No,
Astartes?
little brother. No, little brother. No. No, little brother.
We,
That is unnecessary.
he has this. It's just like Tectonus comes over, puts a hand on Jah'maul's shoulder, and goes, I respect that this guardsman has the Emperor's fiery spirit within him, but he does not understand the assignment that he's been given.
Yes, no, I agree, brother.
So the
He has the
codex does,
spirit, but not the brains for the particular question.
although in fairness, the codex does not advise jumping out of a moving vehicle without the appropriate equipment.
So there's about 7 guardsmen outside who are like
Jah'maul, like,
willing to do that.
everyone's fucking black carapace. You mean this, brother?
No, more like that. I'm gonna just tap your jump pack.
Oh, brother. You don't need that. Just look at him over here, just motioning towards Tectonus. Tectonus. You should have seen the jump that we had to make, brother.
If you wish to go by foot, it will be slower, but you would also make less of an entrance. If there's any hostiles in your AO, they will see us.
True.
So
And I'm assuming you would rather keep all of your forces centralized. I'm assuming you do not wish for your volunteers to wander off towards indiscriminate conflict.
respectfully, my lords, if you do not order it of me, I shall not be expending any more of my troops today.
Then that would be preferable. You, from what I have seen, you do quite well from a fortified position.
Yes, unfortunately, these Tyranids. He has like a severed Tyranid head from like outside the cockpit, and he just like takes his like combat knife and tries to stab it into the head. Unfortunately, my lords, our bayonets are not strong enough to pierce their hides.
Yeah, that is what the lasers are for.
Oh, brothers, I am of the vote of going it on foot.
That would be best. If there are others, then it would be better to save the Valkyrie to pick up them to return them to wherever our little ones decide to fortify next.
We would, if you are curious, my lords, there is apparently an aid station outside of the city that we plan on evacuating to, and lending our expertise for medevacs for the other Imperial Guard regiments. Furthermore, if when you take out that anti-aircraft position in the docks, my trapped regimental brothers shall be able to uh, redeploy as well and be prepared to assault the citadel again.
Reasonable.
What
I
up,
have,
brothers? Any, no, I'm sorry.
if there are no exceptions, obtaining the device would be preferable to our cause.
I got up for a second. I'm sorry. What did I miss?
If there is anything along the way, then it might do as a decent opportunity.
Agreed.
Yeah, we were just talking about going in on foot
I mean, we could.
to
Literally just
not draw attention to ourselves and keeping the Valkyrie on reserve for if we need it to pick up anybody.
brother, we will draw attention to ourselves by our very nature. He just kind of like does the up and down motion with his hands in front of his in front of his armor. We
I
are
don't know
bright
about you, brother.
green. We are bright green in a town made of brown buildings.
Brother. We are trained to work around this. Or did you forget your training, brother?
No. I'm just saying the inevitability of us getting ambushed is not zero.
That is just the nature of battlefield, brother. But going it on foot, yes, might be slower. However, we will draw less attention to our end destination, allowing for us to hit it harder and with less resistance.
He nods and
I'm
he
so
proceeds to
fucking
like
thirsty.
check his war gear to make sure that everything is not gonna like get fucked up or his gun's gonna jam. I know my tactics of leading this group are unconventional. I tend to lead from the rear with the opinions of my fellow brother at the forefront.
I understand, brother. The Sons of Volcan, we tend to almost work independently, even as a group. It is both a
What?
blessing and a curse of our Gene Father.
Turns to Vesper. What say you, Vesper? What say you, cousin?
I've I've stated my point clearly. We shall be if we should pick up the device so that we may halt their production of whatever foul artifice that they have intended. And if we come across any other opportunities to aid our own, then those would be preferable.
Understood. Prepare what you need. Leaving as soon as possible.
All right. On this map, there are like monarchists here. So if you want to interrogate them for like the lay of the land, as it were, you could do so. If necessary, there is a simple map that Yanagita has for like navigational purposes that he's willing to give you.
Well, if we're going to interrogate someone, we should probably rely on the more charismatic and influential of us to extract that information.
Oh, that depends on the form of interrogation, brother. If it is fear that we need, I am more than capable.
If you need persuasion, that is more my avenue.
And if you
Good
need,
cop, bad cop.
if you, and if
Good
you,
cop, bad cop, make your brain explode, cop.
uh, Yanagita says, and if you need someone to punch them without killing them, we're here.
It's the T space marine come in. We would be forced to punch the unimportant people.
But yeah, I think you two should go and see which monarchists seem the most willing to speak upon your questions just by how they act in your presence. And then, if there are none, find one that would be more willing to be persuaded by Jah'maul's less than Emperor's race levels of. Oh, how the fuck do I say this?
Flamethrower.
Less than willing, or fuck, how do I say this? I'm trying to think.
Tectonus,
Damn it,
visibly
having a brain
thinking.
fart here. I'm sorry. Would be more willing to offer help if given the option to quote unquote receive the Emperor's embrace forcefully.
They will either answer the questions or they shall see why the Salamander chapter is so fearsome.
Send them to the Emperor. Let him sort them out later. Under threat, of course. Not really gonna do that.
Oh no, we were sent here to do that, brother. I don't know why you forgot about that. Vesper, let us go.
What no, I meant double anarchist. God damn it! Ever, damn it.
Good.
I'll be right back.
Ah, there it is.
Are you wounded, cousin?
Only slightly.
After the interrogation, you might wish to try to visit the medic.
The guardsmen look actually disappointed that they won't be able to jump out of the drop ship without parachutes. As you walk past them.
Fucking son.
That's well. My wounds will suffice.
Very well, brother. Excuse me, little brother, as he squeezes through.
Oh yeah, they get out of your way. Unfortunately, there is not a lot of room in this room.
Yeah, no, that's totally understandable.
Alright. Now give me a second. Come on.
Anything we should have before we go?
Yeah, I just need to give a slight description. Control F? No? Okay. I'm just gonna have to... Is it here? Oh, come on. I wrote everything down. I swear to God. Oh my God. It's right there. Right in my face. Alright. So, the Venerians, Vanerians, like right here. If I can, there we go. These guys, they're all dressed in like form-fitting like black outfits with like combat webbing and like very tough like flak helmets and gas masks. And they've all removed like that stuff to reveal bald heads with like goggles that makes their eyes glow, and they just look fucking like just awful. Uh, as you approach, one of them stands up from the fireplace and walks over. He doesn't have his hands on his guns, and with deep brown eyes and crow's feet at the corners of his head, of his eyes, he looks to be of Anglo-Saxon descent with a red patch that reads the 99th AT on his shoulder. He looks to be a veteran. He has sergeant stripes, or at least what you consider sergeant stripes for the Imperial Guardsmen. He carries himself with an air of defeat, but as he looks up to you defiantly, he's not broken. And the way his eyes look back and forth, he is always calculating something. I am Sergeant Obadiah Schmidt of the 99th Venerian Loyalist Artillery Anti-Tank Detachment. These are my men.
That is good to know that you are the one in charge of them. I'm assuming that also implies that you have some understanding of the local happenings.
He tilts his head. Okay, buddy. Do you know what the fuck's going on? Maybe. You get plus 20 because you're actually here. It would appear so. I am at least more educated than them. He like flicks a hand towards like the Oasis drop troopers behind you. Perhaps I know what you want to know.
Yeah, there's a few things we were curious about knowing, namely routes, patrols, any particular infrastructure that might be particularly prone to being turned into a production center.
He tilts his head again. Well, there are the port facilities. They take care of ships coming in and out. I believe there's an Imperial workhouse to the north, and in the Citadel, that's where the anti-orbit cannons are, along with some artillery, probably. If you're asking for like regimental details, he shrugs. I'm afraid that I am out of the loop as you are. No, Voxcaster.
A workhouse, you say? I'm assuming that is a place where many individuals would gather at a time, potentially those easily influenced.
Okay, he's going to have to make a low Gothic test. Plus 20. Wow, Sergeant. I believe that is what a workhouse does, yes, and I also believe the Administratum runs a tithe house next door with a bar. So I guess if you liquor people up and then send them to work, they can be really persuadable.
Thank you. That is quite informative. I believe I am content with what you have explained to me. So, unless you feel like sharing freely of your own volition, I believe this might be, well, hopefully the last time we need to discuss amongst each other.
Yeah, they treat me like a mushroom. They feed me shit, keep me in the dark. Oh, didn't expect those mutants though. Those weird looking fuckers. Why are those head ridges? Doesn't matter. Killed them, shot them, whatever. Death to the mutant.
To the which,
No witches here. Well, not that I know of.
I'll always keep an eye on those around you. It only takes a moment of lapse to descend away from the light.
He looks confused at that.
Let us hope you'll never have to learn. Walk in the light at all times. And I'll willing to walk away unless Jah'maul feels the need to escalate the situation.
Don't know if Jah'maul's back. Did you take that map from Yanagita?
I believe our officer is currently in the process of that.
You might want to like look at that map and bring it to him so he can point out where that workhouse is.
That is true. That is true. I will. Well, I would tell you to watch that one, but there's not much you'd be able to do. So focus on your own safety if it comes to it. And I'll step on out.
You back, Ben?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Vesper to come back up and be like, "So, how'd it go?"
It went well so far, though I have left your brother on his own. Hopefully he does not escalate the situation, but I
I
have learned something that you may find useful.
I have faith in my brother. Almost as enough faith as I do in the Emperor. Not to the same degree, but I have faith in my brother. He will not kill a man unless it is absolutely deserved.
All right.
So it will be fine.
All right, Jah'maul, do you have any
Okay.
questions?
What questions were asked and what answers were given?
Necro asked the guy, does he know of like any troop movements, positions, stuff like that? And the guy shrugged and said, no, but that's because it's been like a day. Then he was asked like where any concentrations of people would be. That would be like in a workhouse, and he said that there's a workhouse to the north, and the ports, and the Citadel would also be a place where a lot of people would be. It was less him being stubborn and more just him not like knowing exactly what you guys wanted. And then he was asked about like the enemies, and he's like, "Well, I didn't know there were mutants here." Would you like to ask him any questions?
Who are your commanding officers and the leader of this little traitor rebellion?
He sits down and like sighs as like he's cracking his back like audibly, like 30 years working in construction, back cracking. Colonel. What was the name of the colonel again? He turns to his men, loud in the shrug. I think it was that Ponce? Colonel Freud? No, Colonel Freud. He's probably in the Citadel. Never heard of him before. Our last colonel got shot in the purges, and we just were told to either join him or ship off on a boat somewhere, and here we are. The colonel for our regiment that got replaced was Lieutenant Colonel Maxwell Gainesville. I think he was also given the same do this or die order. He's probably in the ports. There's a blockhouse there in the north, used by the Administratum as a weapons depot. We took it over when we landed and turned it into a base. Let's see. Leader of this rebellion. Oh, that's the prince. Yeah, he pulls out like a propaganda leaflet. It's really nice paper. He was holding onto it for toiletries. He hands it over to you. It's not been used.
Understandable. And what does the leaflet say?
Make me a Common Lore Jericho Reach test.
I do not have Jericho Reach.
Well, -20.
A -20 for intelligence.
Yep.
Got it.
It is in a foreign language. It looks similar to a Low Gothic, but it's been modified. Think of the linguistic
I'm
drift.
afraid I cannot read. Okay, what? Yeah, go ahead.
Think of it like linguistic drift between Old English and New English. It's basically unreadable.
That's fine. It would appear that I cannot read your specific dialect of Low Gothic. I hand it back to him. What does it say?
He turns it over. It's like, Rejoice, fellow soldiers! The yoke of the Imperial war machine will be thrown off as we regain our independence in the name of the gods. Most particularly the God Emperor of mankind and his holy saints. We shall throw these pretenders off our shores and off our cities, and shall re-establish the Venerian monarchy across the stars. Do not believe the lies and propaganda about alien invasion or the destruction of Imperial battle fleets. Instead, take heart in the fact that the warp has taken the enemy.
I can't tell if that's heresy or just plain ignorance.
No, it's Gene Stealer infestation, but that's just completely out of character.
He then
Does it
turns.
say more about these saints?
He turns it over. Saints. He looks to you, the Oasis, then to his men. You mean like the Saints of the Imperial Creed?
The leaflet spoke specifically of saints.
Yes.
I wonder if they had proof of a saint here.
Okay, you're asking the poor monarchist to make a.
No, he's thinking aloud. He knows these dudes are too fucking stupid to know.
Like, he has to make like a common law religion test.
Oh, to actually know?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if he can do it.
So he's a native here. He's been inundated with like propaganda for the last 20 years of his life. Nope, poor bastard. Saint Drusus? I don't know. I just went to church when the Emperor Bothers like screamed at me to do so.
Jah'maul shakes his head.
Other than that, he makes the sign of the Aquila. There's the Emperor, and then there's Saint Drusus. That's the one that he wrist flicks against to the Aloysius. Those guys brought Saint Drusus. I don't know who the fuck he is. But there's our local saint, the Great King. Protected us during the long dark when the entire sector went to shit about like, I don't know, a couple thousand years ago. Didn't really pay attention. He then flips over the leaflet, and then he says, you want me to keep reading? The guy's really full of himself. He just doesn't shut up.
Might as well.
Okay, now this may actually be heresy. Yeah, this one is talking about how his father and his brothers were illegally murdered by the Imperial War Machine through, like, gold crowning. How you came back after it was convenient for you. How the Storm Wardens came, murdered everyone. I actually remember that one. I was only... He points to one of like his troops next to him who looked like they're 18 or 16. I was only about their age. You know, standard bullshit.
Unfortunately, not all of my brothers are as kind.
He looks up to you. Like, you're not wearing your helmet, right?
No, right now he is. So, he's just a big green dude.
Yeah. Well, I heard
stories. They also did watch him, like, 1v1 a lot of the angry shit out there.
Yeah. I heard stories about the Storm Wardens, about these mythical space marines. I thought the myth. And lo and behold, a jolly green giant like yourself comes in and starts murdering everything like it's, effortless. I think it was overkill that you sent 700 of them down into the High Primus. But then again, I'm also a sergeant, in charge of firing a big-ass cannon at people like you. So what do I know? Oh, there is one last thing. There are Gene Guard guarding the Citadel.
Gene Guard.
Yes.
These are
many use.
Like, why are they Gene Guard? Do they have jean jackets?
No, they are gene enhanced, quote unquote. I think they just come from a test tube. They were outlawed after the you guys came here and beat everyone up. Them and the Monarchs.
I do not doubt it.
Boss, I think you mean Crown Guard. Same old, same old. They're mutants. come from a test tube.
He's not wrong. The Imperium definitely has a big no-no about randomly making mutants.
Yeah, they're just bigger, tougher, faster, smarter. At least that's what I've been told. I didn't really. Look, man, I just load fucking cannons for a living.
Look, if you can't have mutants unless they look like us, because we're mutants. We're the okay kind.
If you want,
Oh, there's also the more natural mutants, like the Ogren, the Ratlings.
what the fuck's a
I was
ratling?
going to say the Felidate, but I do not fucking agree with that. Oh, it's there.
Then there's those weird short people that nobody knows really much about that float through space, and they have this weird name that starts with a V, and they say they're a league of some kind. Last transmission we picked up was nothing but them shouting "Diggy Diggy Hole" over again. Whatever in the Emperor's name that is.
I thought it was rock and stone, but it's same difference.
I'm sorry, a ratling? Does it look like a rat?
They kind of.
It is. Imagine like for for Jah'maul, you know, he's having to like squat down to like roughly put his hand where how high a ratling would stand.
The voice of Scarsman does it for you. He gets on his knees.
It is, but decide. It is especially furry and hungry.
So they don't look like rats. What the fuck is with Imperial
No.
Gothic?
They are especially good snipers.
Well, I've seen worse in the Underhive.
No, they eat like rats and they crawl through the shit like rats.
You hear one of the voices guys snickering. Yeah, I don't want to know what feeling it is. For all I know, it's just a giant human that's hairy.
I think so, yeah. I haven't personally seen them.
What
All I know is that I wish that they do not go meow so much.
One of the nearby licensed Scarsmen, being a weeb, hides their feeling it picture that they had on their helmet.
Be careful with that one, Guardsman. That might be considered heresy.
Well, Sergeant Obadiah Smith just shrugs. It's like, as I said, I just load cannons for a living, man. My cannon went pop, I said fuck it. Those Elros people, they're fucking crazy. I saw a man literally get eaten.
You saw a man get eaten.
Yep. Just came
You
up
mean
to
by
him
the,
and
like...
Yep, came up to him,
what?
hacked him apart with chainsaws on their arms, and just like started eating him as they're charging at us. Boss, I think they just bit their tongues out. You will shut the fuck up and go back to bed. The guardsman who spoke up whimpers back. Suffice to say, I did not realize that the locals here were so mutated. I mean, those things outside? What the fuck is that? Never even heard of it.
Oh, very well. I will let the guardsmen here decide what else to do. But that is the end of my questions.
He nods.
And Jah'maul will walk away. And rejoin the others.
And how did your discussions fare?
Well, from the sounds of it, that they were not originally here. And that the individuals here are particularly mutated. I would assume much like the human followers of the Xenos. Perhaps it is more deeply rooted than we originally expected.
Yannick Eden raises his hand.
Aye, brother.
It may just be that this city is a slave city for the Benirians. They extracted tithes of people from...
They were describing another human eating another human.
Oh, the Elros? Yeah, they have chainswords, and they just eat people for some reason. We're told not to go near them. I believe that
Yes, I
currently,
believe something is eating this planet from the inside.
I believe the Elros are part of our Imperial Guard forces, my lord. I believe that colonel you talked to earlier was the Elrosian colonel.
Okay, then I'm just getting confused. I think I misheard his description.
It's the Imperial Guard. They're
So
fucking
they
crazy.
be eating people. No, he just shakes his head.
Yeah.
Like they don't even have implants. There's no fucking point. It's just madness.
I guess that's why they're fair waters, and they have they're called the corpse walkers.
Tectonus, why do we keep getting stuck with all the fucking crazy people as he's like fucking walking away? Every fucking time.
Yanagita.
We did learn.
Go on.
We did learn one thing useful from them. They apparently had a workhouse where many would gather. It is likely that perhaps this workhouse might be the point where they are developing their unnatural production.
Alright.
He also stated that there was a storehouse for weapons for the Administrator. And when they landed, they took it and made it nice.
Oh, that would explain why they have so many glass cannons. They're embedded right into the wall of the Citadel. That's what shot so many of us down.
The question being is there a particular workhouse, or is there a more prominent one that would likely have been utilized?
Yanagita is going to consult his map. He's getting a plus 20 because he has a map and because he was educated on this. Poor Yanagita. He
Can't
points.
read.
No, he points out several possible locations all around the city. It's honestly too many options, so it just becomes like, eh. But he does mention, with a role like that there are workhouses next to where the forward observers went down.
That'll have to do for now. If there is nothing else, then perhaps we should begin to move.
I agree. Let us make our way.
Yanagita bows to you as you depart. Alright, Tectonus, is there anything you want to
And
do
now
before you
cue
go?
the merry jog of the fucking space marines running the city.
You there, Ben?
Yeah, I'm here.
Is there anything you want to do before you go?
No, I think I think Jah'maul and Vesper covered all the bases.
Okay. Off we go. Now, before we start the next mission, we have to do the preparation for the mission. Don't worry, this won't take long. Here is your mission briefing. Get to the forward observer's precious device, an artillery ranging cogitator that is connected to the source of the 1st Artillery's fire control cogitators. It crash landed in a hab zone called Marincourt. Enemy forces in the region are unknown, and no surviving Aloysius signals have been received in the area. However, Yanagita gives you one last report from a daring reconnaissance overflight from a surviving Valkyrie, indicating that heavy fighting is occurring in the hab zone between the locals. It looks like a civil war. Alright, among you, who wishes to lead this mission?
If there is no objection, Vesper can take command of this particular endeavor.
I don't.
Sure.
Why not? I mean, you use your magic, use your brain magic to figure out where the place we should go is, and at least you can plot a route using that knowledge. That knowledge is landmark.
All right, so that's 2 votes for Vesper, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, Vesper works.
All right, Vesper, what oath would you like to take?
Alrighty, I'm gonna have to double check the oaths real quick, because I have different oaths.
Yes. Uh, mission selection leader 228. Okay. By the way, for the excellent role playing there, everyone gets 10 experience points. It's not a lot, but it's something.
I was there.
Yeah, unfortunately, you did have to step away.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
It happens.
I was trying to organically be like, oh, Tectonus is going to stay behind. Charge. Going to make sure that if there's anything that the commanding officer has to ask him, he will. I'm going to leave the interrogation in the capable hands of my 2 associates.
Tectonus.
Totally not because I had to get up.
Tectonus memorizing the map. Alright, Necro, duties as a leader. If at any point the kill team needs to make a decision on how to proceed, and they cannot reach an accord, you make the decision. The responsibility for the mission and contact with the Deathwatch or the kill team's commanders falls to you. As a leader, you can use your fellowship or command skill to rally the squad to repair cohesion damage. Once starting a mission, the leader and any battle brothers within the support range can automatically enter squad mode without the need to make a test. This can be either at the start of the leader's turn or as a free action, or at any point by the leader as a reaction. And then you have your oaths. You have Oath of the Astarte. No, actually you can't. You have your Oath to the Emperor, Oath of Knowledge. Yes, those 2.
Yep, and those are those 2. And those gives, let's see, those gives me, one gives fire for effect, regroup, and strong point. The other one gives, okay, they both give strong point, but one gives fire for effect and regroup. The other one gives go to ground and dig it. The question. Go to ground.
Oath to the Emperor gives plus 10 willpower test for the duration of the mission, and Oath of Knowledge gives you study the history of your history, strengths, and weaknesses of your opponents. You may choose a single type of foe, and for the duration of the mission, all members of the team will gain plus 10 weapon skill and ballistic skill tests against the chosen enemy with ranged or melee weapons. Alternatively, as a librarian, you may instead choose to study their powers more exhaustively and steel himself against the powers of the warp, granting you a reroll on any rolls on psychic phenomena, which you don't need because you just choose, don't you?
I am sanctioned. So yeah, think of these ones. I think I'm gonna go with Oath to the Emperor.
To give everyone a plus 10 willpower test for the duration of the mission. And fire
Yep,
for...
and I'll have fire. Yep, fire perfect, regroup, and strong point.
All right, this is a team decision. So, guys, do you want to choose otherwise?
No, that's good.
No? All right.
The only other option I see is like getting the plus 10 attack bonus to like mutants or something.
You can choose Gene Stealers, Gene Stealer cults, Tyranids.
Yeah, fucking mutants.
There will be a mutant mission where you're just killing mutants. But not today. No, today you have to deal with worse.
What do you mean? We're talking like abhumans here, man. Mutants. Oh wait, I'm not Black Temporal. I'm sorry.
Alright. With that, you're now on the arming phase. This mission cannot be resupplied because you have no communications. Alright. Before you embark, here are your primary objective. Recover the precious device. Here is your secondary objective. Purge the Gene Stealer brood. Here's your other secondary objective. Destroy the enemy facility. And then your tertiary objectives, as agreed by from you last week, or the week before, whatever, last time. Vulcan lives. Honor Vulcan by retrieving a trophy worthy of Nocturne's halls by slaying an elite enemy in melee combat. Purge the Witch. Silence an enemy psyker permanently. Break the Synapse. Slay all Tyranid Synapse creatures in the area of operations. And honor the Fallen. Recover the dog tags of the slain guardsmen. Your complication? No resupply. Your reward? The precious device. Alright. So we're now on the quote-unquote world map. This is to scale. You have to get all the way over to here. Necro, go ahead. And, do you want to make an augury test before you leave? To see if you can pick up anything else?
I can certainly try. Leave myself.
On the
Beats
dot!
barely.
Vesper, you feel as you breathe in the winds of the Imperium through you, listening to the Emperor's whispers, that time is of the essence.
With that information in mind, we shall take the most direct route that we have available to us. Which most likely would probably be going up that road right there. So it'll probably take us 7K to get there. And I am not sure how far we're able to travel in a certain time frame.
I was just about to ask that. Some blood. I assume we can only run as fast as our slows. So
Yes.
how long would it take us to run?
Assuming you can comfortably jog 8 kilometers per hour.
So about an hour.
Yeah, so about an hour. If you want, you could move faster.
How long to?
Go on.
I was about to say how long for the Valkyrie?
The Valkyrie, 10 minutes at most. And that's if you're going conservatively. If you were doing it like crazy, you would go over the buildings and you'd basically be leapfrogging. But you'd be opening yourself to the anti-aircraft fire.
So, Kaza, you are the leader of the mission. If time is of the essence, do you believe we should go loud instead of trying to sneak in on the end.
This you are correct. If they have no other pressing matters, then it would be best if we could requisition their assistance in this regard.
Go back up to the dude. Well, little brother, it would appear that the Emperor has told us that we need to hurry the fuck up, so we need to borrow the Valkyrie if you do not mind.
Yanagita makes the sign of the Aquila and directs you to a. He asks if he's going to get the Valkyrie back, like hesitantly.
We plan to jump off so that you do not have to worry about it.
Okay.
I believe so. Like he looks towards his fellows.
He begins asking his pilots who will want to volunteer. Slash RD 100.
He sees any of those guardsmen that try to shoot up their hand for no grav shoots, he'd be like, no, put the hand back down.
That's
Unfortunately, while the guardsmen were like, yeah, we'd be willing to drop out without parachutes, the pilots are less willing. So he draws by lots, and he gets you a pilot team. It takes like 2 minutes.
That's fine. We're shaving an hour out of running.
Since you're going to be going so close to there, he's planning on having them just make a straight overflight to the port, so you can just jump out whenever when you go over the AO.
Makes sense.
All right. None of you are tech marines, so I'm not going to try to have you do tech stuff if you don't want to.
Just give me a couple of experience.
Oh, can you turn yourself up a bit, Smoke?
I wasn't trying to talk that loud.
Okay.
I was just joking to myself.
All right. So, time for the Imperial Guardsmen to make an operate test with their 30 agility. No, I'm not going to do anything stupid like that. All right.
I mean, I could barely fucking do my goddamn flying test.
Yeah. This will be in operate. They're actually trained in this, so I'm going to give them a plus 20 because this is a drop trooper regiment. Oh boy. No modifiers. Okay. So the pilots, having to have to draw lots and seeing when the number get sucked up, they actually get together and they basically make a big circle and they start sketching the map, and then they start determining here would be the best route in order to do that from what we saw in the air. And what they plan on doing is they plan on lifting off, going there, then going straight up, and then making a big arc around that, doing everything possible to stay out of the way of the Citadel.
Seems smart.
Reasonable.
And as soon as you're ushered on, they are worried, however, because they have 3,000 pounds of equipment in the back now in the form of 3 space marines. But as they lift off, they literally fly through the canyon-like streets. There's barely enough space for 2 Valkyries side by side if they had to. So they basically do a Death Star trench run before pulling up, doing a big pirouette, and then flying rooftop to rooftop until they get over the AO, screaming with the jet engines. And with a roll Like that, with 3 degrees of success. Gentlemen, would you like to choose where your drop zone is? Or would you like them to loiter for a bit to see if you can see anything from the air?
I feel like
Yeah.
the longer we loiter, the easier they're going to be to shoot.
No, we'll just drop down at the earliest convenience, which I'm assuming probably bottom right.
Um. So, the arc that they have for like dropping, because you are like not a kilometer, but like pretty high up there. So you actually kind of have like a window for like movement. So you can do it at any possible time because they're just going in a big like a straight arrow. Because they're going through. They're not going around. They're not coming back where they came from.
That's fair.
So our objective is. Oh, I think I see it.
I mean, we could just land in the trees in the middle. Trees break or fall.
Is this the crash thing we're supposed to be fighting?
I don't know. You haven't flown over it yet.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yes,
I was gonna
know-
say like maybe like right here is probably the best spot, or like somewhere centralized,
yeah, like that.
or maybe on top of a big ass fucking building. I don't know.
If you think you could land on it without going through it.
Well, see, I can slow my inertia. You guys,
I mean, I kind of do that. I did that with the shield in the church. Granted,
those
I
are
went
slowing your inertia. Those redirecting the fucking force.
I am starting a
jump out like
timer.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well then, squad leader, where are we jumping?
You have 2 minutes.
Unless they're. So I think we have a vote for either a center drop or a bottom or a corner drop. Any votes?
My vote was for center.
Alright, Tectonus.
Brother Tectonus. You there?
Insightful. Alrighty. Alright, center it is.
All right.
Unfortunately, we're out of timers. So.
So you have a minute and a half, actually, if you want to ask any questions for what you see.
What do we see?
You see these stopping the timer. You see these tall, like they're apartment buildings. They're basically like normal like 4-story apartment buildings. They're really wide.
Okay, bunch of hat blocks.
Yeah, they're half blocks. You see 2 monumental workhouse, like imperial Gothic style workhouses, either side of what looks to be a central park, and all around is like low density single family housing. It's not slums, but this is not the best part of town. And you see what looks to be a market, and then you see a massive ass like administratum administration complex, and then finally you see a what looks to be an ecclesiarchal temple. The timing is resuming.
Holy crap! I didn't think they'd have one here.
So yeah, I think seems like best just land in the center and go from there.
All right, so no more questions. You got a minute.
I was about to say, can I roll perception to try to see any more detail, like
Yes.
where the fighting might be or where objective might be?
Yes, you may.
I will.
All right, with those 2 degrees of success, Jah'maul, with your excellent Adeptus Astartes vision, you see a trail of blood trailing from here to here. You see gunfire happening here and here, and all around you see people screaming and running and trying to flee from the area. It is chaos. With a roll that well, you see the temple, the ecclesiarchal temple. The lights are on, and people are patrolling around it. But you cannot see any more detail than that.
Jah'maul will relay this.
All right. The timer is resuming. You have 30 seconds.
I believe we are still continuing the center.
Yep, center trap it'll be.
All right. And as you get closer, free hand. Yes, exactly. As you get closer and you all jump out, what rolls would you like to make to leave the vehicle? Would you like them to stop so that you get like just stop and hover over it? Or would you like to like air surf your way down to the ground?
This is probably not going to apply, but I'll ask anyway. Would my experience with orbital drops be applicable in this situation?
Yes.
Alrighty.
The difference
So, but
between a
I need.
Valkyrie and a Thunderhawk is merely size.
Alrighty. So yeah, so I'd like to, if you have no objections, like to utilize my knowledge to apply the safest way to leave a moving vehicle.
You don't even have to roll. It's landed. Landed and stopped moving.
Oh. Didn't think that was part of the plan, but okay, that works too.
If you want to know the safest way of leaving a moving dropship, you may roll.
Okay.
I was about to say, like, them landing was not part of the plan.
Yep.
No, that is a no-go.
Normally, you would need a jetpack. You look to the only member of your party that has a jetpack. You regret not having a jetpack.
Against Deathwatch
J-
as a
Jah'maul
backhanger.
carries Vesper like a baby.
I don't think the jetpack is rated for that much tonnage.
It doesn't actually tell me.
Considering it can barely lift you.
All right, Jah'maul. Who among your party do you want to carry down safely?
How high are we?
So they're going as low as they can manage to go. So it's about treetop level.
Okay, that's not particularly high.
No, it's about 10 meters at most, and they've slowed down because they don't want to like 9/11 a building.
That's fair.
Yeah, so we should be able to hop out and only take minor injuries, if any.
I will do Vesper, because I'm pretty sure Tectonus can do his shield trick again. I did it.
You did it! Yeah!
I fucking did it. Let's go.
Yeah! All right, how do you do it?
Oh, what? 1 sec.
Took a bit. In the meantime, while you're doing that 1 sec, Tectonus, how do you leave the dropship?
No Voxcast or no Voxcast or rations. I'm out of here. I'm gonna jump out of the fucking.
Man, this
What the fucking
Valkyrie
thing?
sucks.
Oh,
Doing the Sonic the Hedgehog thing again. He's gonna jump out using the shield as a fucking aerial wing, basically like a surfboard.
Escape from the City starts playing.
I'm gonna use acrobatics. What is the modifier that's gonna be?
There is no modifier. This is difficulty +0.
All right. Oh fuck. I'm gonna re-roll that.
You can't. You literally cannot win.
Yeah, I can't. Well, I'd rather have 2 degrees of failure versus 6.
Yep. In that case, slash RD10 +2.
You should have just rolled straight agility.
Oh wait, I forgot I had agility on here.
Yeah, that's just a based attribute.
I would have asked
Oh, I'm
for
dumb.
acrobatics, so that would be a negative
Alright.
20.
All right, I'm just doing this out of curiosity. I'm not gonna scum this.
Uh,
Oh, what the fuck? God damn it.
so here's the thing: you rolled a 27, and your threshold was 22. Do you want to spend a fate point to succeed?
Sure.
All right. How do you do it? How do you fix your fuck up as you land?
Okay, so I see that I'm basically like spinning the fucking shield makes Tectonus flip over for a second. So he's just gonna grab it and then just like put it in front of it, like in front of his body, like an actual shield is supposed to be, and he's just gonna aim for a tree, just gonna crater through a tree.
Use a tree as a fucking soft landing.
Yeah, he's like, aha, I could do. Oh, I'm upside down now. Hang on, let me just reposition this and through a couple of trees.
You Ruby, like, what is your landing strategy, Ruby moment from season 1? All right, Jim. So you all land in a pile of gore.
Oh, damn.
All right.
Just
So, because you all succeeded your rolls, I'm going to show you where all the enemies are, and you can choose where you land.
on top of 3 of them.
That is an acceptable option. There's a deep pit dug into the ground, and like thousands of bodies have been accumulated, and chittering hordes of snake-like tyrannids are eating them and writhing around in the bodies as Gene Stealer cultists are adding more bodies from dump trucks.
Okay, well, obviously I'm going to choose this one to land on.
With Vesper.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Vesper. As you know, like, he hugged Vesper, like, come here, cousin. Gives him a hug, jumps out.
Cousin, the family that slays together stays together.
Slays together. Let us go slaying, cousin. Falls out.
Driving my car after drinking a beer.
Driving my Vesper.
All right. Is there anything special with like ground pound landing with like jetpacks?
Well, actually, no, that's not from the jetpack. The Assault Marine may add a movement from his jetpack at 20 meters with a successful piloting test. And I can add... Oh, well, do you consider this a charge?
Yes.
Because if so, then I can add a D5 to any attacks.
I will absolutely consider this a charge. You have earned it.
After missing so many fucking times. It's charge, no aim.
Well, you succeeded. It is now going to try to dodge. It has failed its dodge.
It's also going to have to do that again to make sure it's not on.
It's just a straight agility test.
Yeah.
It's not on fire.
Okay.
Uh,
It does take 32 damage.
okay, and by the way, slash R 1d10. Oh, sorry. It takes plus 8 more damage because of Vesper's like weight.
Oh, okay.
So how much damage is that total again? 27, 32, 40 damage, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 40 damage with a pen of 4.
So how do you turn this guy into paste?
Oh, just using our cousinly hug to just squish him like he's a Goomba from Mario.
Limbs, like many limbs, go flying as the Gene Stealer is squashed. I'm sorry, no, I'm just deleting him. He is gone. You've done double his
Yep.
damage. Like double his wounds. He is obliterated. He is like purple mist.
Alright, I guess while Ben figures out where he's gonna land, go grab Jim.
Oh, I know where I landed. I said I
Where'd you
landed. I was aiming for trees.
In which
So
Oh.
you just see in the
Oh,
distance.
I see you now.
Boom.
in which case,
Into the
before you go to dinner, Jah'maul, go ahead and roll me your initiative.
Yeah, I'll roll initiative. I'll be... Oh, damn.
Fuck. It's funny, the Imperial Guard theme from Winter Assault has started playing with the choir. Perfectly timed. Where's the initiative roll?
It may be under combat.
Fuck.
Oh, shoot. My bad. It's your initiative plus your agility bonus, right?
Yep.
NPC that would be 5. Okay. Enter. Next is the Gene Stealer Cultist. I don't need you. I don't need you. You anymore. You anymore. You anymore. Gene Stealer Cultist. Combat. Wow. They are not having a good day.
This was definitely unexpected, in all fairness.
And the best part is you have surprise. Combat. Okay, how do I... alright, Jah'maul, are you here? Oh, that's fine. How about we take a 5-minute break, for water / food / whatever you need, and then we'll resume from there.
Since
Alright, sounds good. Okay. All right, who's all here?
I am.
What are you eating?
Chicken, rice, and corn.
Hmm. Well, Jah'maul, you're first, so why don't you just go ahead and do your turn then? Yeah, you have caught your enemies by surprise, so you get a free turn.
What's the minimum distance required for it?
I didn't get that last bit.
The minimum distance required for a charge.
That's a good point. At least 4 meters away.
It's a small map. It'll make my action real easy.
I will charge the little group of dudes.
Alright, you charge a swarm of rippers. Alright, you're attacking a horde.
Yep. Does the horde catch fire?
No,
Nope.
they are too covered in gore and blood to catch fire. Alright, so
At least from his chainsword.
yes. Each hit that causes any amount of damage reduces magnitude food by 1. Weapons that inflict explosive damage gain a bonus hit. Weapons aren't locations are not using its hordes. Inflicts 1 hit for every 2 degrees of success. So you got 1 degree of success. You killed one of the rippers in the swarm. Vesper, it is your turn.
So first off, I would like to use our once permission free squad join ability to start up squad mode.
Alright.
Unfortunately, that does mean that I can't do anything in squad mode until the others join it. But
And
until
you
then,
choose one person.
What?
Yeah, you choose one person you automatically go into squad mode with.
oh, you're right. I can just. Oh yeah, if any
Yeah.
of them that are in with my support range. So, oh no, so I can. So I can just. So once permission, I can just choose to bring me and the other two into squad mode, assuming they're within range.
Yes.
Which thankfully this is a small map, so everyone's within range. So yes, I will do that. I'll bring Jah'maul and Tectonus into squad mode. And then I'm going to be using my my chapter specific doctrine. We're going to storm hell. As long as I sustain this ability at the pretty significant cost. The all of us temporarily gain access to the town's furious assault and frenzy. I do have those pulled up if either of you need to know what those towns do.
What do they do?
Well, first off, we'll go with furious. Furious assault is the simpler of the two, and basically, if you do an all-out attack with your melee, and you successfully hit your target with it, you can spend your reaction to make an additional attack.
Oh, okay.
And with frenzy is a little more complicated. If you spend a full turn to go into your frenzy, you will gain a plus 10 to your weapon skill, your strength, your toughness, and your willpower. But you will take a minus 20 penalty to your ballistic skills and intelligence. You must, if you choose to enter frenzy, you must attack the nearest enemy in melee combat.
And you can't parry.
Okay. This sounds
No,
perfect.
yeah, because you're using all-out attack, obviously. Can't parry if you do all-out attack.
That's from Furious Assault.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you use all-out attack, you can't parry. Thus, you wouldn't be wanting to parry anyway.
Yep. And that's your turn, correct?
Yep, because that was a full action, and that cost me 3 of our 4 cohesion points.
All right, Tectonus, it's your turn.
Okay, what the fuck is this?
Not human.
So
that
oh,
was
it's a horde.
definitely certain.
It's a bunch of snake-like tyranids.
Ah, okay. Seeing as I am in a tree, Tectonus is gonna draw his bolt pistol and proceed to fire upon that area.
Fair enough.
He's gonna like one-handed like reach over his own head and just be like, "Die, Cedo scum." Alright, what's my modifier on this gonna be? Because I'm doing it basically upside down in a tree from an elevated area.
Against this unit.
Yep.
All right, so that individually the Rippers are puny, but you're firing into a horde. So this is a large target. So it's a plus 10, and you're doing it upside down in a what?
I'm doing it basically upside down as semi-auto.
Oh, in a tree.
Yeah, like I'm saying like he went in there shoulder first, so he's kind of like in the tree, so he's reaching up and over himself to like fire backwards, basically.
All right, and you're using your bolter, so that means you are. Are you half aiming?
That up. Yeah, I am.
All right, this is short range. You're doing semi-auto, and you're
Mhm.
all right. So you get -10 for being upside down, but +10 from your like height difference.
Okay.
So yeah, +10 modifier on top of that. Which rounds are you using?
Oh, the ones that set shit on fire.
Oh, the Hellfire rounds. All right, so you use 2 of those.
Yeah.
You're down to 7 rounds. All right, roll for damage.
Number of hits on that.
1.
Okay.
You're tearing, so you NPCs, they have a soak of you okay. What do fire rounds do exactly again? I know it causes like massive explosions.
And I forget how it does it. It triggers Righteous Fury normally.
Oh, like a 9 and a 10 instead of just a 10.
Yeah.
Well, you don't trigger Righteous Fury this time. You kill 2 of them.
Cool.
Oh, you shot your bolt pistol.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, you didn't use the Hellfire rounds, but that doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck! I just saw it. I just saw the thing at the bottom. I hit the wrong bolter.
Yeah, you pulled your bolt pistol out and you're just like, die, Xeno scum! Boom, 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 boom.
That's right. My fucking other thing is a regular bolter. It just I guess my bolter holster is it's got a tree branch in it. So I had to get the tiny gun out.
All right, Jah'maul, it's your turn again. Combat starting normally now.
All right. I'm gonna go into fury, and that's my turn because I gotta spend.
Do you have to spend your whole turn? I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Necro said it was the whole turn, so
123.
Thank you, Necro. Because I know there's a special ability where you do it for free, like on command. 1 full round feeling his anger. Yep, okay. How do you feel your anger? Is it the corpses underfoot? Those poor Imperial citizens who are just trying to live their lives? Or
yeah, I was just about to say like he is thinking about all the people just getting gunned down by these fucking madmen, and he's getting pissed about it. These madmen and these goddamn Xenos.
all right, the Ripper swarms. How fast are you?
Me?
No, I'm talking about the Ripper swarms. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just going to have to go all the way back to the beginning of the book.
Does my whole turn include my reaction?
No.
Okay.
All right.
I will be right back. I gotta check up the tree.
No problem. 2, 4, 6, 12. 2, 4, 6, 12. All right. How high up in the tree are you, Tectonus?
I don't know, how tall is the tree?
About 5 meters. It's been knocked down to make room for the flesh pit.
Alright, so that would be whatever height you think it is. I don't know how the tree looks like.
All right, so the Rippers
All I know is I'm in the tree.
are charging you, and they charge, crawling up the tree like the worms they are, and they reach you in melee.
Oh, fuck.
I need to make sure what Relentless and Overwhelming do. This is the one thing I forgot I needed to do for them. Because they get it as a horde. Horde traits. Alright then, 133. Actually, I can just look up the beginning of the book. Let's see. 130. Is it not here? Oh, that's not good. It's in the other book. 1. Okay, come on. 133. There we go. Relentless and overwhelming. Relentless and overwhelming.
Oh. I didn't mean to click on that. Okay.
Rampage.
Guess that's what that is.
Same foe, I have -10. Okay, so it just gets a... Oh, okay. Alright. Overwhelming. There it is. Okay. Good news. You reduced it so that overwhelming doesn't matter. Alright. They're now going to bite you.
Oh no.
Are gene stealers synaptic? Are they?
They're free of the synaptic network.
Okay. I wasn't sure if there was a synaptic creature nearby.
You don't know yet.
The answer is no.
Well, they failed.
I'm just gonna say this now. They are incapable of hurting me.
Damage of 6. I got an armor of 8.
Yeah, like we have an armor. They are incapable of hurting us.
attack. Nope. All right, and it's now going to attack you, Smoke. Nope. Okay. Vesper, it's your turn.
I'm going to be spending my full round to Tenter Rage.
Okay. Tectonus, would you like to enter Rage?
Sure, why not? These things tried to bite me.
That will mean you have a
That
negative
means you're
20.
only melee only.
Yeah, you go negative 20 in ballistic skill.
Mine. No, I won't.
Tectonus, shall I get angry as they're biting his armor? I think not, as you start like grabbing him, just squishing him to death on your body. You're gone.
They have not pierced my armor. I am mad, but I am not enraged. I am annoyed, if anything.
I am mad, but I'm not
Just
butthurt.
shouting Vulcan lives and stomping them.
Alright, I'm gonna my tiny pistol once again try to fucking come off of. Be another. I had my mic muted. Fuck.
You're
I'm gonna
actually
shoot them with my tiny pistol.
okay.
Shoot them with a tiny pistol, get them the fuck off of me. Point blank, is it still a modifier of 10 or no?
Plus 30.
Oh,
You just
fuck
change
yeah.
your thing to whatever it is.
Dies, Xenos.
What fire mode where you're at?
Semi-auto.
All right. That's 3 hits. Roll for damage. All right. Roll 2d10, please.
Righteous Fury.
Nothing special. Describe how you kill the two things.
I'm gonna shoot the one off, and as I see another one jump at me, I grab it with my free hand and then just stick the barrel in its mouth, pull the trigger.
All right. It is now the Gene Stealer cultist's turn. All right. They they are going to make a morale test. They just saw one of their pure strain brethren just get reduced to components, or as we like to call it, John Pathfindered. Nope, fuck this. They are fleeing. How fast are you guys again? 18.
At least they're legal.
GM.
Shut the fuck up, Necro. You're right, it's not Friday. You still care about that.
The other G-Steel cultists are like, what the fuck? What are you guys doing? And they're going to shoot at Tectonus. They are half aiming. This is short range. They are going to fire full auto. Their guns don't explode. They do, however, jam, and they fail to hit you.
Yeah, Emperor.
Emperor protects. Tectonus pulling out like a brand of Emperor Protects sun lotion. Remember, when you're fist deep in the intros of your enemies, use Emperor Protects. It protects. Alright, the civilian cultists. This is going to be even worse for you, boys. Alright!
It's just as their guns jam, just Tectonus under his, just like half under his breath, just like giggles and then just goes, "My faith in my emperor protects me, and he believes that I may succeed. I guess yours doesn't believe in you."
Tectonus.
Oh, that is a poor decision.
10 civilian cultists, seeing you engage in melee with the Rippers, are trying to stab you with their swords.
Not the puppies.
Oh, not my larva
Yeah, it's
dog!
like- Jah'maul is sitting there like squishing the fucking tyrant version of rats. Just for these people to run up, poke them uselessly with their weapons, and his like head just snaps to them.
They hit you. Alright. Damage! Come on! Big money, big money, big money!
Oh, the answer is no.
Jah'maul says, disapprovingly.
I have a base toughness of fucking 15.
Oh,
Not our larva puppies, no!
They're not getting through the bonus. They could get through the 8 armor. They could try. But the toughness, no.
Alright,
Get away from the puppies. Grabs them by the head, crushes it in his palm.
Jah'maul, would you like to start slaughtering the heretics?
Indeed, I will turn my blade to the heretics. He's in an all-out attack. Oh, that's actually an additional plus 10 on that. I forgot to add that.
You hit them 3 times. Roll for damage.
Just 3 times or just the 1 time?
1 time is sufficient.
Okay.
Alright, you're attacking
And
these guys?
yep, go ahead. Yep, the cultists. And I will also use my reaction to attack again.
Alright.
It's a standard attack, correct, Necro?
Are you doing it's an all-out attack?
No,
Yeah.
Necro had an ability that when you do an all-out attack, you reaction to
Ah.
attack again.
Yep. With the Furious Assault, if you do an all-out attack, and you hit with your all-out attack, you can then attack again using the same bonuses and other modifiers you
shit.
have.
Okay.
So it basically treats as if you all-out attack again, but it's technically a standard attack.
To make up for the fact that some people will have swift attack. For obvious reasons.
Yeah. And I missed them.
Do you want a fate
Fair enough.
point reroll?
No. No, we got other shit going. Actually, no, we're going to be ending this.
Yeah, we're ending the session after
as
like
well.
this battle, so use them or lose them.
I'm going to do it again. Oh my fucking god.
How'd you kill the rest of this 7-man horde?
With 2 attacks?
Yes.
It just turns to them and just winds up his arm, gets a really good swing in, and just boom through the first. I don't know. You said like 7 guys.
There were 10 in that group. They're all gone.
10. So yeah. The first time was way less people, so he just mows down the first 4. And while the other 6 are pissing themselves, he just gets another like good swing in and just hacks the rest of their heads off.
Less than 5 seconds. 10 men lie dead. Well, that's Jah'maul's turn. It's time for the Ripper Swarms. Alright, the one that's attacking Smoke. I just need to make sure about one last thing. They also have swift attack and tearing. That's right. But tearing doesn't matter because they only do 1d5. In which case, I just need to double check on what ramp. No, wait, they have less than 20. Well, they're down to their basal instincts. Attack. Attack. Swift attack. Nope. Okay. That one does dick. All right, Necro. Nope. Oh no. Necro.
That looks like I might be getting hit.
Not only are you getting hit, because they're still at 20, they actually get their overwhelming.
That sounds painful. Does it actually do anything?
Maybe.
Because so far they seem
Good
to have done
question.
a whole lot of nothing.
1d10 additional 1d10 damage.
Oh, that might actually help.
– 14 points of damage.
Alrighty, and how much piercing do they have?
None.
Oh. Okay, so full armor, and add in the toughness. And actually, yeah, it doesn't matter where it is, because that total is good enough to tank it all.
So that hits you in the body. So 10 plus, yeah.
Oh, yep, and they definitely aren't hurting me then.
They're biting you ferociously. They are trying. And they're going to do it again, because they succeeded. This is at minus 10. Nope, okay. Tectonus, did they already roll against you? No, they haven't rolled against you yet. Oh no, Tectonus, they attack you. Let's see. They do dick. Tectonus, they attack you again. They do dick. Vesper, it's your turn.
Alright, we're gonna do an all-out attack with the Force Sword.
Do you want to activate your Force Sword?
What do you mean by that?
To activate its force field.
I'm assuming that'll be the free action after I hit.
Yes.
First, we need to see if we actually hit with the all-out. And they're considered large, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so that's adding 10 to that.
Oh, I didn't even factor that in.
Oh, good thing I did. Alrighty, so we'll roll the damage. I automatically do 1 damage of magnitude to the horde because my armor.
So that's 1, 2, and then your Force Sword special ability.
Yep, we can now do a focused
Willpower.
power.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, opposed willpower.
Okay.
I think I
Yeah,
have
not
slightly
even
more
much.
successes.
Yeah, let's count that up. That's 1, 4.
Alrighty.
Is that 3 degrees? Is that like 3 more wounds?
Yeah, it ignores armor and toughness, and it does this much. I get one d10 for every degree of success.
What, you kill 1d10 or you do more additional 1d10 damage?
Well, that's the damage. Obviously, with hordes, the damage works slightly differently. So however damage translates into horde. So I'm not sure if each dice would be considered a wound or not.
It counts as additional kill. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4 because it's a power weapon. So it's down to 16.
Alright. And thankfully, I still have Furious Assault.
Yep. Do it again, Vesper! Oh, wow.
So that's one from the armor, and that's like one from the actual attack.
Alright. Do you want to activate your Force Sword again? Or can you only do that once?
Well, it's a free action, so I'm assuming it's likely part of the attack.
Yep, go ahead.
Alright, that's 2 degrees. Nope, no, not quite enough.
Oh, well, D10, see if you do inflict the additional... You could actually fail to, like, inflict the additional hit.
Yeah, so yeah, there'd be
Yep, you do it. These are still, in fact, Rippers.
indeed numerous, but often frail.
Generally a threat to, you know, things like civilians and guardsmen who go to sleep. Alright, the Gene Stealer cultists are going to continue shooting at Tectonus. Tectonus, would you like to dodge?
I'm in a tree. I don't know if I can do that.
You can.
I mean, I can try. Okay. DM allows it. What would you like me to roll?
It's a dodge skill test.
Oh, I didn't know it was a skill. Sorry.
You're good.
My bad.
We've only done this game like three times at most. That's fine.
All right. Any modifiers for this?
Nope.
Fuck.
All right, so you're hit 6 times by the guns. Roll me a D100 because you have your shield, and your shield blocks what was it, 25% that we said?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So roll D100. If you roll 25 or less, it blocks the attack entirely. Oh nope.
Well, I rolled a 63, so.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, so they roll 2d10 plus 3. The Emperor smiles upon you today. I hope you realize that.
Yeah, it could have got a lot worse.
Press the silliest battles to only his most potent jesters.
Well, all the civilian chaos cultists are dead. Jah'maul, it's your turn.
Well, I am currently angry, so it is the.
Turn
And
to the
you said
larva
it
puppies.
was, yeah, large. It's considered a large creature, right?
Yeah, the horde's large.
Okay.
Do you want to use your fate point to reroll?
No. I still have my reaction.
That's a good point. All right, that is 4 more are dead. There are 15 left. It is now the Ripper Swarm's turn.
Oh, I
Go on.
forgot.
Hmm?
I don't think it matters because I doubt they have that much toughness
They have like 3
or armor.
toughness and 2 armor, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I should have been adding half of my strength bonus to my armor penetration because I was making all out attacks.
But larva puppies.
But it doesn't matter. Yeah, no.
Okay, I'm just going to go through this quickly.
Which would have been 13 penetration, by the way.
Yeah, you could actually kill Chaos Space Marines. Like,
With one hit, yeah.
you are Marine Bane. Jah'maul, they failed to wound you. No, not Tectonus. Middle Boy, Vesper, they hit you. So they do
No.
2d5
At least they're
damage.
not overwhelming.
Wow, even with 2d5 damage, they totally failed.
I don't even think it's possible for these things to hurt us.
They have to be in like hordes of 20, and then they actually could be really scary. But now that they're under hordes of 20, it doesn't matter. They're going to die. All right.
Yeah, they had one chance to be scary and they failed.
Nope. Okay. Oh wait, they get one more attack. That's right. Nope. Okay. Now it's Tectonus' turn to get like bit. Nope. Nope. All right. It is now Vesper's turn.
Alrighty, let's continue doing all-out attacks into the swarm.
It's time to rip and tear until it is done.
Alrighty, +1 from armor.
You are just not having the hottest rolls, are you?
I'm still hitting. Well, until then, but again, I'm still hitting, and honestly, that's kind of all I care about because, like I said, my armor means I'm automatically doing at least 1 damage. If I hit, that's at least 1 damage. So yeah, unfortunately, I failed, so I don't get anything.
No, they could fail worse. It's an opposed roll after all.
Yes, but if I don't get any degrees of success, I don't get any damage dice.
True. All right. Do you want to attack again?
Yep, if they're still up, I will use my reaction attack.
Yep, they're still trying to feed on you.
Are they still considered large?
Yes,
Or have I thinned them out too much?
they're still considered large. All right. Do you actually wait? That's go ahead and roll the damage.
Alrighty.
All right. Now for the opposed willpower. Yay!
Oh, I forgot to add a bonus because I'm frenzy. Didn't help. Didn't help. Thankfully, thankfully it wouldn't have helped in any of those times when I failed.
Now they're a normal-sized creature.
Yay.
All right.
Wait, not yay.
Tectonus. If you are still there,
Second.
go on.
Yeah.
Your
Second
turn.
first, same as first.
Yep.
Tectonus is being like, oh no.
Do you want to use the fate point?
Sure. Out at point.
Remember, they regenerate at the beginning of every new session. Much better! All right. That is 2 hits. Roll me 2 damage rolls. Okay. Roll me a Righteous Fury. Nope, nothing special. Okay. Would you like to do anything else? You half aimed, right?
Nope. I think I can do anything else.
All right. The Gene Stealer cultists are going to shoot you now. Would you like to dodge? Ben?
Damn it.
All right. This is 3d10. 1 hit. 24 points of damage. Do you want to use your shield?
Yeah. What do I gotta roll at the
Yeah,
again?
D100, 25 or less. You negate the
Nice.
attack.
Hey, awesome.
As the hailstones of the autogun rounds just patter off your shield like your Dr. Livesey. Jah'maul. These Xenos just refuse to fucking die.
Well, there's so many of them.
It's a shame you don't have something, like a flamethrower.
I'm saving that.
You tell your intrusive thoughts as you think how easy it could be to kill them all.
Besides, this sword will set them on fire.
That is correct. Agility. They are now on fire. When it comes to be their turn, you will tell me what fire does.
Well, no, they just take 1d10 right now.
Oh.
And then come their next turn, they take more fire damage until they take an action to put it out. They
Alright.
also get a bunch of shit like fatigue, and it's really nasty. I think
Yeah.
I posted it.
Yeah, you did. Alright. Smoke! They hit! They inflict 1 point of damage.
Two.
Because of Righteous Fury.
Yep.
A singular point.
Ouch.
Alright, and now they're going to attack again. Alright. They inflict another Righteous Fury. That's another singular point of damage.
Stop hitting me, it hurts.
This is against Jah'maul.
My feelings.
Alright.
Girl will take it.
They're still attacking. They fail. Alright, swift attack. They fail. So Jah'maul, you took 2 points of damage total from that entire ordeal.
You said who?
You. Because of the Righteous Furies. You only take a singular point of damage from each Righteous Fury.
Oh, okay. It just gets.
Yeah. They start chewing into your armor seals and your elbows and your shoulder.
Through the gaping holes left by the jeans.
Yeah, exactly. Vesper. They attack.
No.
Larva
No.
puppies, go! Now Tectonus. They attack. They attack. One of them actually hit.
Oh,
They Righteous Furied. They inflict a singular point of damage. Tectonus, would you like to... Oh, wait, Jah'maul, would you like to parry? You can't. You use your reaction to...
I all out
don't.
attack, yeah. So
Yeah,
I
he's frenzy right now.
Jah'maul, would you like to
can't parry.
parry?
Stop
just
confusing
ask-
the
you
fucking
just
two
ask
green
him.
guys, you idiot. Tectonus, would you like to parry?
Yes.
I could try.
I know you're colorblind, but I think you can at least tell the slight differences.
No, colorblind just means I don't see color. Unfortunately, it means
Don't-
everyone looks the same.
I mean, colorblind comes in different, like a multitude of spectrums. Like
I'm joking.
okay.
Don't worry
The
about
fact
it.
that my a-hole grandfather's colorblind, but he can't see the color orange, apparently.
I have red-green color blindness. I can't see like turquoise. It just looks like green to me.
It's a little worse than that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Driving must be hell.
No, it's not that bad. The street lights are actually like different enough shades.
Plus,
It's
they're usually positioned in a uniform pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you know how to do a parry?
No. Is it improv?
It's
It's
it'll
a
be
melee
weapon
weapon.
skill.
Yeah, it's a melee weapon skill.
Any modifiers on this?
Nope.
Not unless you have
Fun.
them.
Would you like to use your shield?
Yeah, sure.
Don't you have a combat knife?
Yes, he does.
I feel like all of us have a combat.
Though the question is, has he pulled it out yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
That's fair. All right. Yeah, you take 1 point of damage. All right, and they're going to attack one more time because they are relentless. They fail.
I mean, we can't draw stuff as, like, I think it's a free action.
Yeah, but it's not his turn.
Yeah, but yeah, like you said, it's not his turn.
All right, Vesper.
Well, actually, no, he can free action during it.
Oh.
Because, I mean, Necro did. It's a free action to use their sword. Granted, I don't think it's going to make it any better, but just in the context of drawing weapons.
Yeah. Necro. You have very few in front of you.
Let's try and do some cleaning.
Larva puppies.
Oh, that's a lot.
Nice.
All right. Roll damage. Yep, they're all dead. The last 8 of them, because your armor +1, then because you're using a power sword, plus another one, so that's 8. They're just all dead.
Alright, unfortunately, that's an all-out attack, so it takes my full action. So the only other thing I can do is spend a free action to use a fate point. And among the list of things a fate point can be spent off, I would like to use 1 fate point to instantly remove 1d10 of my damage.
You are free to do so.
You can just heal using fate points. Oh,
Yep.
oh, fuck. My ass ain't looking too good. I might have to do that.
I think this is the only game that lets you do that in the entire series.
It's because you usually die before you can use your fate points to heal yourself.
Yeah, and that is my turn because I can't even move because, again, all-out attacks full action.
Screaming in hate at the larva puppies as you're beating them to death. Tectonus! They bite!
God damn it.
I know in like Dark Heresy, you can like spend a fate point to immediately regain 1d5 hit points. Which when you
That's another good thing to know.
yeah. Generally in that game though, if you get like shot by a bolter, I'm sorry.
Well, you'll be fucking dead unless you're one of the fucking Marines.
All right. What's your plan, Tectonus?
I'm gonna keep shooting them.
You're keeping track of the ammo in your pistol, yeah?
Yeah. About to do that, but thank you.
All right, you hit 3 times. Roll damage. Your Righteous Fury. Nothing special.
Damn it.
Since you're instantly killing them, unless you get like a 9 or a 10, where it would actually make it difficult to like be there, it's not going to be anything special. Especially
Alright.
because they don't have ammo. Would you like to do anything else?
I don't have to climb down to the tree, and I can't really do that because I'm swarmed by these things right now.
You could climb down the tree. You're only 5 meters in the air. You can just jump down.
Alright. So the ground is here.
Yep.
That's my turn.
All right. It is the cultist's turn. They're going to keep shooting Tectonus. All right, Tectonus, would you like to dodge?
I will try. Damn it. Hey.
Yep. All right. Let's see how much damage they would have done. 19 points of damage. Holy God. God Emperor of Mankind. They are not rolling well today. All right. It is Jah'maul's turn.
Yeah, well, no real reason to change it up now.
They're all dead.
Yep, that's all I could do because of all attack.
All right. It is. All right. The last of the Ripper Swarms. I actually really like Rippers as enemies. They're really fun. All right, that's the Rippers. Vesper, it's your turn.
Alrighty, so if I factor in the fact that the Rippers are also 5 up, I'm assuming that would then mean that the cultists are in fact the closest enemies.
You are correct.
Alrighty, so we're going to let me switch this up to do a charge against them.
Emperor Palpatine. Palpatine's doing the Palpatine swirl. Ah!
No,
Oh, the Senate didn't hit.
unfortunately, no. They did have quite a bit of warning.
And that is your turn, I believe. Tectonus.
him out of the fucking tree.
Holy shit!
I put the bolter, the tiny bolt pistol away. Take out the bolter. Because Tectonus is mad that the things aren't dying yet.
There's no way I can fucking miss.
All right, and this was on.
Tectonus, take your standard issue bolter and shoot that fucking hive tyrant flying through the. You got it, boss. How far is it away? Oh, about 10 kilometers. Bet.
All right, that was semi-automatic, right?
Yeah.
All right, you hit twice. Roll 2d10 the 2 damage stuff. Yep, that's 2 dead Tyranids. Would you like to do anything else?
I'm gonna do it again.
You have swift attack?
If I could, I think. I don't think I do now.
All right.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
If I could do it again, I would.
The Gene Stealer cultists are going to look at the giant angry rain priest before them and attack with their autoguns. Point blank range, half aim. Fire! Oh no. Okay, their guns malfunction.
That's probably not a good opportunity for them.
Yeah, they've had. It's all the body parts. Their guns are just covered in body parts from all the digging in bodies. Jah'maul.
Somebody's gonna fucking die today.
Oh yeah, they are the closest. Oh yeah, they are going to get ripped in half.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Alright, that's my turn.
No, you're trying to climb up the steep, bloody embankment. It's just not working out for you. All right, the Ripper Swarm is going to attack Tectonus. They hit. Go on, big money. Nope.
Nothing.
All right, that's the Rippers. Vesper.
Alright. Let's try retaliating properly now. Switch over to All Out. And get.
You drop your power sword.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Actually, roll Perils of the Warp.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you want to re-roll because you're a special ability? Because 2 hours is a long time.
Well, no, the special ability I have is that if I roll Psychic Phenomena, I can choose to take a certain phenomena instead of rolling.
Sorry, I meant Psychic Phenomena, not Perils. I meant the lesser table.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, if we're going to be rolling Psychic Phenomena, then yes, I would like to use my my Rite of Sanctioning so I just start doing a psychic discharge, which causes static electricity to just constantly crack around me within an
Thunderbolts.
area of 27 meters. I am shiny with Eldritch Light, and yeah, and probably the worst thing that happens that maybe some minor electronics might be slightly damaged, but nothing permanent.
You hear the Genestealer cultists chant, "Father protects us! Father protects us! Father protects us!" Tectonus, you're dealing with larva puppies. There's 9
Yes.
of them left on the tree.
Okay. Die.
Are you doing semi-automatic again?
Yeah.
All right. With a roll like that, you kill 2 of them. Roll 2 damage rolls. Yep, 2 of them are dead.
Thank
I
God.
assume you're not using your Hellfire Bolter shells for this.
No, because it wouldn't be worth it on you guys.
Yeah. All right. It is now the Genestealer cultist's turn. And perhaps unwisely, they believe they can take you on, Vesper. They are firing again. Would you like to dodge this, Vesper?
No. In my frenzied state, I will rely on nothing but faith and anger to see me through it.
They inflict 29 points of damage on you.
Alrighty, so right arm.
And that is a critical critical wound. So I just need to find the critical wound table from impact.
Oh, so that's how the damage calculator works. Yay.
So you take 12 damage into your arm.
And if that's what the damage calculator calculated.
Ouch. How many wounds did you have left?
I'm currently severely wounded, but I'm still in the fight. Oh wait a minute, we have a vitals monitor in our helmet. We can actually, so I don't have to be coy about it. I am at 8 hit points.
Okay, not catastrophic.
No, yeah, about a fourth of the way to not good. Or I guess 3/4 dead, however you want to look at it.
The muscle and bone take a pounding as the attack rips into the arm. The target's weapon skill are both halved, rounded down, for 1d10 rounds. In addition, the target takes 1 level of fatigue and must make an agility test or drop anything held in that hand.
Thankfully, I just dropped my sword recently, so...
Jah'maul.
All right. Seeing that I'm here, I can all-out attack. Is it still a large horde?
Yes.
There's the first hit. Using the reaction. Second hit. If they're still alive, can they roll to knock?
Alright, so the first hit, 3, 8, minus 11. Alright, now for the... Yeah, now for the agility. Let's see if they avoid getting caught on fire. Nope, they're on fire. Another one succumbs to the flames, screaming in agony. Alright, Ripper Swarm. Nope, no damage from the Ripper. Alright, minus 10. Okay, that's the Ripper Swarm done. Vesper, it's your turn.
Okay, so would it be quicker to pick up the sword off the ground or to pull out my knife?
You have lightning fingers.
Ah, but I can't use abilities while I can't use psychic abilities while I'm frenzied.
That's the downside.
Correct?
In this case, it would be faster to take your knife out and start stabbing bitches.
Alrighty, in which case, that is what we will do. We will do an all-out attack with the combat knife.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Guess the only thing else to do is to spend a fate point to recover some damage. So,
Yes, you only just recover most of the wounds I inflicted following you in that last attack. Tectonus! 7 larva puppies squirm before you. You feel the inhuman alien hunger waft off them as they assault you. Yep. Two more are dead. I believe that's your turn,
Do I
correct?
even need to roll damage for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, do you want me to roll damage or not?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll damage.
Alright.
Nope, nothing special. Alright. It is now the cultist's turn. Willpower test. Holy shit. For the father! For the four-armed emperor! And they're going to shoot you again, Vesper. And they hit you. And they do.
ouch.
7 damage.
Well, even if I wasn't wearing the helmet, my toughness would be able to soak that.
Yes, it turns out that when you kill
Wait.
most of the horde, they do not get their plus 10 bonuses.
Which, honestly, I kind of think that is a more hilarious image. They finally line up a good headshot, and then it turns out it doesn't do nearly as damage as shooting me in the arm.
Jah'maul, these guys are either brave or stupid. For they stand before you, the Hunter of Nocturne.
Alright, I need to re-find what the flames do again, because it was way too much shit. But yeah, I will continue.
Promethean's
With the
Blessing.
spree. Not Promethean's Blessing.
Yeah, it's
Like, basic fire rules. Which, because it's a scan and not like an actual PDF, can't look it up.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can.
Gotta do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I'm going to see. If I can...
I remember it had something to do with fatigue. They received a -10 on something.
There it is. He suffers 1d10 damage with no reduction from armor and suffers 1 level of fatigue each round until the fire is extinguished. All damage from fire is treated as energy damage. Must make a challenging willpower test at the beginning of each turn. Well, that 1 counts. Otherwise, he may only run around and scream, which counts as a full action. They may try to extinguish themselves by going to a negative, making a hard -20 agility test as a full action. So they have 1 level of fatigue.
I missed that one. And I missed the other one. What the fuck? And I will spend a fate point to heal myself.
Alright, you heal for 8 points of damage. Ripper Swarm, I choose you! The mandibles malfunction! Oh wait, no.
They break.
It was just choking on a bone. Yep, that's the Ripper's turn. Vesper.
Did that
Alrighty.
alien rat just puke on me?
Well, let's try and do some stabbing. Yay, we did some hitting.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh my god, that's with a combat knife?
The
Yep.
combat knife is still no joke.
Honestly, most of that damage is coming from my strength.
Like, blood.
I know,
Just to,
it's a
like,
sword.
the Artie's chainsword is +3, and the knife is only +2, so it's literally a 1-point difference.
Yep.
Yeah, it also doesn't have the tearing. Or the increased pen.
You kill half of them.
Yeah, the penetration's the only thing.
Well, thankfully, the still got Furious Assault, so we can do another attack.
Yep. Nope.
Nope. And then I'll use my last fate point for a little bit more recovery. It's a good
Tectonus.
thing while you're frenzied, you don't suffer from fatigue.
Yeah.
Tectonus, would you like to keep shooting? Yes. And this is semi-auto still, right?
Yeah.
All right. There's 3 of them left. You're popping them like balloons. Oh.
Oh my god.
All right, roll 2d10. Let's see. Let's see. Nothing special. That's unfortunate.
Fuck.
All right. Another morale check from the Gene Stealers. They are going to start retreating. They are going to start panicking that they're on fire.
They want to retreat, but they're too busy running around.
Yep. All right, Jah'maul. Do you just want to finish them off?
Yeah. I will put them out of their pathetic low misery.
Yep. Would you, that would be 1. Do you want to, attack again?
On what?
Yep. All right.
Like, it's already dead. It's already dead. Attack Vesper? They're not an enemy.
All right, it's the Ripper Swarm's turn. Let's, come on, Rippies. Nope. All right, Vesper.
Alrighty, and we'll, I guess we'll... What I name It's to be 6 to get here, and then I think it's another
They
5
fallen
up.
from the ground. They
Or
fall
did
into
they
the
get...
ground.
Okay, so yeah, I can just charge into them.
Yep.
Quick, everyone run around, gain violence. Just start kicking the shit out of it. Just...
And stab.
So,
Doing a little bit of stabby.
you
And then
kill.
follow it up with a reaction stab.
You kill all of them. All right. And battle is over.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend my fucking flamer fuels burning the bodies.
Going to start a giant funeral pyre.
Not a funeral pyre. A cleansing purge.
And now Frenzy can be gone now.
And so ends tonight's session. How did you enjoy it?
It was fun getting to test out squad mode.
And Necro has a fun little ability.
Good.
I did not expect you guys to end up following into what was supposed to be the boss arena.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I kind of expected out of anything to be one of the either the workhouses or the cathedrals where he'd be setting up those rituals. I wasn't expecting the big open area was going to be the ritual site.
It's not a ritual site, it's a digestion pool.
Same thing.
It's all based on perspective.
Yeah.
Now it's a barbecue. And they can digest that shit in hell.
Well, I'm glad you all had fun. All right.